Everybody, and welcome to the fourth and final game of the College Rugby League Magic Round here at the LD Nutrition Stadium in Featherstone. Joined by my colleague Adam Hughes, who's head of college and universities and education at the Rugby League. So between him and myself, Andrea Murray, we will be commentating on this game for you tonight.
Yeah, very much looking forward to this last game. Halifax Elite and Wakefield College have really been at the top of the college leagues over the last couple of years, so I think this should be a bit of a blockbuster, to be honest.
Fantastic. We're up in the dark here, so the names might dwindle a little bit as the game goes on, but we will try. But I'll read out the team sheets for you, just as the lads are getting stuck in below us. So for Wakefield College, we've got number 1 James Hartley, number 2 Alex Bickliffe, number 3 Josh Stevenson, number 4 Lewis Murphy, number 5 Tyler Butterfield, number 6 Charlie Abraham, number 7 Tommy Milburn, number 8 Sam Esser, number 9 Elliot Wood, number 10 Josh Leeson, number 11 Deacon Allen, number 12 Alfie Wilkinson, and number 13 Callum Holling. On the bench we've got Luke Camplin, Matthew Clayton, Tommy Gibbs, Jack Smith, and Alex Bickliffe is starting now. And for Halifax Elite Academy we've got number 1 Cian Cox, Josh Main, number 2, number 3 Jordan Owens, number 4 Nathan Rushworth, number 5 Lamesh Superville, number 6 Joe Stott, number 7 Harris Jones, number 8 Adam Horner, 9 is Dan May, 10 Liam Buffett, 11 Ewan Lewis, 12 Ninian Donnelly, and 13 is Josh Milne. And on the bench for Halifax we've got Ethan Thomas, Connor Harris, Luke Handall and Alex Handall. So I missed the start of the game there, Adam, while I was reading the names out. So
yeah, it's been a big start to the game from both teams, really. Both we're starting with some high intensity. Unfortunately, Wakefield just dropping the ball and Halifax just scrum.
So some early possession for Halifax then, just about on the halfway line there. Taken on forward there by the hooker, which is Dan May, making some good yards and then ultimately winning a penalty on the back of that. Just going to try and gain some extra yards and kick for touch. That'll be Joe Stott, who's playing at standoff but wearing number 18 tonight.
Yeah, I think Halifax will be looking to take advantage early, try and get ahead on the scoreboard as early as they can and really put Wakefield under a bit of pressure. Yeah,
and we saw in the last game that within the first minute or so there was a try on the board. Ultimately they didn't go on to win the game, but it certainly made for a bit of a sort of a big start to the match and kicked the game into life, didn't it? So maybe Halifax looking to do something similar here. They're going to try and make it through the middle there with Adam Horner. He's held up just short. I'm going to take it out from dummy half. Flicks off number 13, but he's recovered. So Josh Milnes couldn't handle that ball, but it's picked up again by Harris Jones, and they're going to come out to the left. They're straightened up through Ninian Donnelly there, and he's reached out, got the ball down. If the referee's happy, yeah, he's given the try. Great effort.
Ninian Donnelly's done absolutely fantastically there. He's just kept the leg drive going and twisting and turning and managed to find his way over the line.
Yeah, it looked for all the world like he'd been held up, and all of a sudden this little left arm just came out of the tackle and popped the ball down on the line. So
yeah, Halifax Elite looking really structured, looking really set in the plays, but hitting the lead runner quite a few times, trying to set up for later in the game, and I'm sure they'll shift out the back.
Yeah, sure. You know, I was trying to sort of sell your story too soon and give away all the things that you're going to do, but it came from the good pick up and recovery from the scrum half Harris Jones, who managed to get that ball under control when it had bounced off one of the players, and yeah, great effort to snake the ball out and touch it down over the line. So we're going to have the first attempt at goal, and I think we've got Jordan Owens kicking for goal here, if I'm right, number 3. I'll just check his number when he stands back up again. Yeah, number 3 is Jordan Owens, so not too difficult of a kick for him to start with. He'll looking for a settler if he knocks this one over. Doesn't take too long with his run up, and yeah, that's over and 6-0 up.
Yeah, I don't think you can ask for much better a start there from Halifax. They've forced an error from Wakefield in their attack, and then they've taken full advantage of a penalty.
So Wakefield will be restarting. Put my teeth back in. Will be restarting here. Not the way they wanted the first 5 minutes to pan out, I'm sure, but it'll be a case of reset, go again. Good deep kick. Looking for a mistake, maybe trying to hunt this down and get the ball to be turned over. Wow, what a hit that was. I think it was number 11 from Wakefield that ended up on his backside, but he bounced straight back up again and finished off the tackle to his credit. So it was a good tackle from the Wakefield boys there, wrapping the legs up, putting him on his back, stopping that quick play of the ball, making sure that they've got their line set. That's a good break from. That's going to be Joe Stott. Got his ankles tapped, didn't he? He's just like his sock down there. You can see where he grabbed him. Yeah,
very important tackle from Elliot Wood there, I think, for Wakefield. Otherwise, the break was on again.
Yeah, it could have been away there. Ball's back to Stott, who puts the kick in. There's not too much pressure, but he's let it bounce. It's gone past him. Now he's got 3 people breathing down his neck, but that's just going to run away and go over the dead ball line. So we'll restart with a tap on the 20. Wakefield will get 7 tackles in this set. He sort of fell into that then. Could have been dangerous.
I think it's not a great time to take a stumble into
absolutely not. No. That was Alex Bitcliffe, who's sort of come into the starting lineup as a bit of a replacement late on. So he's welcome to the game, Alex. There you go. Good legs from Josh Leeson there. Managed to get the ball up to halfway, and they shifted it out to the right. It's come through the hands of Tommy Milburn, but there's been a knock on in that tackle. So Alfie Wilkinson's just dropped the ball, so Halifax will feed the scrum here on the halfway line with more good field position.
Yeah, I think you can see, looking at both teams, Halifax look like they've got the bigger pack of forwards, so I think they're trying to make the size pay in the early going in the game here, and I think as the game wears on, I think you'll see Wakefield, if they can get the plays working, that they'll start taking advantage of some tiring forwards.
Yeah, there's definitely a bit of a size difference. Again, we were speaking earlier about the difference in the ages of these lads that can play. So anywhere between 16 and 19 in the college leagues, due to the ages that are at higher education. It is, isn't it? In the right way around. Further education. So apologies. So yeah, some of these lads might be coming in fresh out of school. Others might have been 2 or 3 years down the line. But ultimately, despite size differences that we've seen all day, they've all been close games. So it's not need to lead to too much of an impact. There's different advantages to being little or big. So we'll see how it works out.
I think you can see just from the start in this game the intensity between both these sides. I think there's a little bit of needle in this because they've been at the top of the table for the last couple of years. So really looking to get these shots in early and assert the dominance in the game.
Yeah, that's it. You always have a rivalry, don't you? The people that maybe your closest contenders go in from one season to the next. You want to get one over on them early on in the season as well and start the year off with a win, regardless of who you're playing against. So yeah, absolutely. And they've sort of got like the floodlit game tonight, haven't they? That always adds a little bit to it.
Yeah, it's always special playing on the floodlights. It always adds a little bit more excitement, a little bit. Yeah, it's something different that these lads usually kicking off at 2 o'clock on a Wednesday afternoon don't often get.
That's it. Yeah.
I think Wakefield will be pretty happy with the set they've just had there. I think they've worked the set. They've worked through a couple of plays, a couple of couple of strong carries. Lewis Murphy with a bit of evasion, bouncing off a few defenders. I think we're starting to see what Wakefield can do with the ball in hand, and they're going to get another set of 6 here from the scrum from the 20.
Yeah, there was no advantage there. That was Lamesh Superville with the knock on. After a good strong carry actually from Kean Cox out from the recovering the kick through, but Smallville just knocking on, so Wakefield will get the head and feet at the scrum here on the 20 metre line, which is a great place to start a set of 6 and see what they can do with the ball here.
Yeah, I'd really like to see him have a go from the scrum. It's quite often just a drive straight from the scrum. It'd be nice to see a scrum play put on. Yeah. Use the extra numbers with the forwards tied up in the scrum.
Yeah, quite often we see a one pass and and not much further. So he wasn't going to play anything off the back of that.
I think just make sure he keeps hold of it there.
He did well just to keep possession there, definitely. It's gone out wide. Mr. Man out. That's Alex Bitcliffe over there. The number 18. Just going to shift it back in this way. All the players are this way.
Sam Esser there with having to reach behind him slightly to take the ball, but
yeah, again, just did well to keep possession there.
Still managing to drive forward with a few men hanging off his back.
Yeah.